Come on. Move it!
Wake up, open your laptop, try to concentrate for 10 minutes.
My power is increasing constantly.
Classes have become like a podcast that just keeps playing in the background.
की जिंदगी एक धोखा है लॉ स्कूल मत आओ
Bollywood is a lie, college isn't fun, especially in this pandemic.
Offline classes or online classes, I prefer online classes with classes going up till 5:30. Prefer my bed over benches any day.
ऑनलाइन क्लासेस और ऑफलाइन क्लासेस ऑब्वियसली ऑफलाइन क्लासेस यार बच्चे की जान लेना है जल्दी से बुला लो
कॉलेज में आके क्लासेस करने का ज़्यादा मज़ा होगा.
Contracts, definitely contracts. I mean, contracts is pretty interesting. For me, it's kind of like watching Interstellar for the first time because it is interesting, but you have no idea what the heck is going on.
I think that would be contracts. You know, I like the cases given as long as they are under 10 pages.
And my favorite subject is sociology because coming from a science background, this subject is really new and teaches us about society.
I find sociology's class the most interesting.
I like torts a lot and as sociology as well. It's the first time I'm studying sociology and it goes like a story, so I find it pretty interesting.
Who is my favorite professor and why? Tilotma ma'am will be my favorite professor because she is the most sweetest person and one of the most approachable professors.
My favorite professor is Professor Agnis Butarovdar, aka Agnida, primarily because of his way of teaching and his passion towards law.
Who is your favorite professor and why? I like Agni sir. He teaches us legal methods. I think he's really funny and witty with his comebacks.
Who is my favorite faculty? My favorite faculty is Agni sir. मतलब मैं उनसे relate कर पाता हूँ उनके subject में.
What activity was I looking forward to? Normally I would say something like, sports or something, but keeping everything in mind, I think hanging out with my batchmates and seniors is an activity I look forward to most now. So, yeah.
When I came to NUJS for the first time, I was looking forward to physical college life that I missed out.
Who's my favorite senior, and that will be Subhashish from the 5th year. He's really cool. He helps me a lot.
Favorite senior, आप में से जो भी college खुलवा दे. Thank you in advance.
So my favorite senior at college has to be Amartya Bhaiya and Aniket Bhaiya, who have been helping me out with my mood studies and everything else.
My favorite seniors are my mentors, Shubhrojyoti Bhaiya and Anshavidi.
अभी लिमिटेड इंटरेक्शन ही तो हुआ है, मेंटर्स से मिले हैं, दैट्स इट. बाकी तो जो भी अभी फ़ोन पे या व्हाट्सएप पे बोल दे कि रिलैक्स, यू विल डू गुड, यू हैव टाइम, वही फेवरेट हो जाता है.
Crazy stuff I did with my cameras off was I celebrated my whole birthday party.
But this one time, we had rented out a yacht for a friend's farewell, and my classes were playing in the background the entire time.
Times I've been kicked out of class. So the only good thing about online class is that you can sense trouble and leave immediately. So that's why I've not been kicked out of class till now.
How many times have you been kicked out of class? One, I'd say 2.
Is how many times I have been kicked out of the class. So after the 4th time, I don't think so I have a record because after that I was shit scared to even attend the class.
मैं बनाने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ कि बन जाए मेरी सोशल लाइफ, मैं मिल लूँ लोग, मतलब जान लूँ लोगों को, लोग जान लें, क्योंकि राइट नाउ वी आर ओनली अवेयर विद द व्हाट्सएप वर्जन्स ऑफ द पीपल, तो उनको रियल में जानने के लिए कॉलेज खोलना पड़ेगा. तो सोशल लाइफ doesn't exist.
How's my social life going after college started? So I will say ki, I mean, I've never had much of a social life to boast of before college started, and I definitely don't have one now.
How is your social life faring? So it's not, it's really not, it's become non-existent as of this point.
How's my social life going on after college started?
The first word that comes to my mind is isolating because college like this is not really fun.
I think one word which would describe my college life would be frenzied. It's been very frantic, and yeah, something or the other is always happening. So frenzied would be a good word.
How is your first year going? First year is going great actually. Like, I kind of like law school.
It's been confusing, but since that's my default stage in life, there's nothing new there.
How will I define my first year in NUJS till now? It's been good, basically fine. Yeah.
One word to describe my first year would be very unusual. This wasn't what I had in mind at all.
One thing I've learned after coming to NUJS is that 24 hours in a day is literally not enough for you to do all the activities the college gives you, and that people can survive with 3 hours of sleep. So yeah, that's all.
One thing that I learned in the past 2 to 3 months in NUJS had to be time management. I have spent time doing moots, debates, negotiations, basically everything else other than studies. I guess that is what law school does to you.
And yeah, what have I learned from NUJS in the past few months? कि जिंदगी एक धोखा है, law school मत आओ, please.
The only thing I learned in NUJS till date is that you are not supposed to copy paste your assignments from anywhere because Turnitin को सब पता चल जाता है.
I have learned on how to manage stuff, and then a little bit patience and how to become more lazy.